Pro Football Weekly is in Indianapolis for Super Bowl 46, and now we're breaking down the game. Eric, let's talk about your keys. First up, that pass rush of the Giants that bothered Tom Brady 4 years ago. Is it going to be any different this time around?
Yeah, and I mean, it bothered him in the second half of that Week 9 game against the Giants. I thought the Patriots did a pretty good job. They went to a lot of heavy offensive lines. They got rid of the ball quickly in the first half. By the second half, though, the Giants just threw waves at him. It was Pierre-Paul, it was Justin Tuck, O.C. Umenyiora, those defensive tackles. So I think that's going to be a familiar theme. I think the Patriots are going to have some schemes that are going to help Brady stay upright, but can they do it for 4 quarters? I just don't think they can. It's going to be part of the game that the Giants are going to get through to.
Perhaps more than anything other than score, the thing coaches often talk about, the difference in games are turnovers and red zone. We saw the Patriots really struggle with it against the Ravens. Can they fix that against this Giants defense?
Yeah, I mean, you know, taking 4 downs to get in, Brady sneaking in, settling for field goals. We saw almost a passive Bill Belichick there until he went for it on that 4th down. You're not used to seeing them kick field goals. So I expect them to kind of be a little bit more aggressive in this game. And for the Giants, too, they've been winning the turnover battle. It's been a huge key to their turnaround in the second half of the season, really the last quarter of the season before the playoffs. So, you know, I imagine that the team that's +2 is going to win this football game. If it's even or -1, +1, I think that could not be a factor.
The Giants' passing game has been great all season long, but especially in the postseason. They have so many weapons, especially with Nix and Cruz. Is there a way for the Patriots secondary to keep them in check?
Yeah, this is the biggest mismatch on paper. There's no question. You talk about Cruz, Manningham, Nix, those guys, and if Ballard's healthy too, you throw them against the New England back 7 that, let's face it, second worst statistically in history. If they're healthy and they're firing on all cylinders and Eli Manning is on his game, I don't see how that secondary can hold up. Look for a lot of zone on the back end, try to keep those big plays in front of them, and the Patriots have to get a rush. There's no question about it. Even if they're not sacking Manning, they've got to throw him off his spots, you know, make him move up in the pocket, make some plays that he's not used to making, but you know, who knows, he could pull out a Tyree-like play and you know, just foil the Patriots once again.
There are plenty of keys to the games. These are just a couple of them. We didn't even mention Rob Gronkowski. He's been the talk of Super Bowl week, but it's time to get to the game. This is our final preview before game time. Check out the game and check back afterwards for post-game coverage from ProFootballWeekly.com.
It's never too early to start thinking about the NFL Draft, and Pro Football Weekly's new draft database has you covered. Check out updated player rankings for over 750 prospects and our exclusive PFW Stock Watch. Just go to the Draft tab at ProFootballWeekly.com.